Hey guys, it's Ricky here with DashCam Documentaries, and today we are visiting the Valhalla Memorial Park Cemetery. Now, this is one of the oldest, in fact, the oldest cemetery in the San Fernando Valley, and it's very historic. There's a shrine we're going to see called the Portal of the Folded Wings, and that is a shrine to aviation. There's also a lot of celebrities of days gone by buried here. So as always, you're welcome to join me. Just get in the car and buckle up. Okay, now as we drive around this beautiful cemetery, I'm just going to give you a little bit of the history. Now, this cemetery was founded in 1923 by Los Angeles financiers John R. Osborne and C.C. Fitzpatrick. The architect of the Portal of the Folded Wings is actually Kenneth MacDonald Jr. and a sculptor by the name of Federico Giorgi. He actually worked on the $1 Million Theater in downtown LA. Now, this cemetery, being one of the oldest, has a lot of firsts. It's got 3 reflecting pools, and it was one of the first cemeteries to actually utilize a reflecting pool for people to sit and, well, reflect, I guess. Okay, driving along here now, the guys that actually started this cemetery were convicted of fraud 5 months after it opened. They were selling the same burial plot 16 times to different people, and they were convicted, sentenced to 10 years in jail. Now, they just served 3 out of those 10, but the city went on to take control of the cemetery, and it's been sold several times since then. Now, we're gonna head right on this road here to eventually get to the shrine that we were talking about. You can see it's a busy day. It's a Sunday today here in North Hollywood. This cemetery actually is on the border of North Hollywood and Burbank. There are many fountains in this beautiful cemetery. It was one of the first cemeteries to utilize fountains, reflecting pools. You can see to the left, they have built some mausoleums to fit more people here. That's the Mausoleum of Eternal Love and Mausoleum of Glory. Okay, here we go. We are heading over to the Portal of the Folded Wings right now. You can see that there's a space shuttle actually in front of it. That would count as aviation, I do believe. Now, this beautiful structure has survived several earthquakes. In fact, it was heavily damaged in the Northridge earthquake, but it was restored back to its beauty. There is a shrine in there to several aviation pioneers, including Amelia Earhart, who often traveled from the Burbank airport, not too far from here. We are going to circle around. Now, other people that are buried in this cemetery include a lot of Hollywood actors. Among the Hollywood celebrities buried here in this cemetery include Curly from the Three Stooges, Oliver Hardy from Laurel and Hardy, and several of the aviation pioneers, including the first guy to ride in a dirigible. If you're not sure what a dirigible is, it's actually it's like a blimp, basically. And he is buried somewhere here. I'm not sure where, but and several aviation pioneers, from barnstormers to the architects of the aviation industry, and people that anyone from people that put rivets in the planes to people that actually designed planes and various methods of aviation. They're all buried here along with various Hollywood celebrities. So a lot to see here. We are actually right next to the Burbank airport, where a lot of these planes that were designed actually took off from, including Amelia Earhart's plane. So it's definitely an aviation town. And if you just sit on the grass here and roam these beautiful grounds, you will have a flyover, and it's a pretty close one, from several airplanes and helicopters that are taken off from the nearby Hollywood Burbank Airport. So we're just gonna drive around one more time here, give you guys a good view of this historic cemetery. You're welcome to come here at any time. It is open 7 days a week, and you can see it's very peaceful, very beautiful, well maintained. Okay, we're coming back around one more time here to give you guys another view of the portal of folded wings. Now this tower is 75 feet tall, and one of the designers that we talked about earlier, Giorgio, he's actually buried right next to the structure itself, and he's pointed towards it so he eternally can look at this masterpiece that he built. I'm just going to drive around one more time here and give you guys one last view before we exit the beautiful Valhalla Memorial Park Cemetery here on the border of North Hollywood and Burbank. Now exiting here, you're going to see the fancy architecture involved in this structure. A beautiful garden here to the right where benches are placed so you can sit and reflect and just take in all this beautiful scenery. Now here's a view of the portal of folded wings, Shrine to Aviation, from outside the cemetery. This will give you a glimpse of how the sun reflects off the top, and that beautiful egg-shaped top, how it looks in broad daylight on a beautiful day like today. You can see the terracotta that was designed by Georgie. He also used a similar style in the $1 Million Theater in downtown, and you can see the beautiful egg-shaped top. This shrine did sustain major damage during the Northridge earthquake, but it has been repaired to its full glory. It includes dedications to Amelia Earhart and several other pioneers and barnstormers and individuals that contributed heavily to the aviation industry in nearby Burbank Airport. So we are gonna make our way out here and reflect upon the beautiful time we had here at Valhalla Memorial Park Cemetery. Okay, well that will conclude today's episode of DashCam Documentaries. I hope you guys enjoyed a little piece of this beautiful area here, and as always I invite you guys to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and I hope to see you guys again soon on our next adventure.